I mean, technically, but all right. I guess we're not getting a space bip or a space movie in. Do, 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 do. All right. Copy, save. Do, do, do. I should find a way to sell liquid death through spacedogcoffee.com. You would become my biggest customer. How long does it take you to go through an entire 12 pack?
Typically I only drink them on my way into work.
So about 12 days.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's good. I stole one of Megan's sparkling ices out of the fridge.
Oh, those are good.
Real good. Strawberry watermelon. Tasty.
You can also get them with caffeine in them.
You know, I've been doing really good without caffeine.
Yeah, I try not to drink a lot of it. I'm just basically drinking it going from the office to the store because that tends to be a 2-hour drive lately.
I drank a 12-ounce Red Bull the other day, and the next day I had a splitting headache all day.
Yikes.
So, because the
Well, lunch.
coffee and tea that I drink don't have a lot of caffeine, so I think my body has completed its caffeine withdrawal and is now pissed when I dose it. All right.
Sure, I need to look and see how those are faring. I've been setting myself up this morning for basically playing through Gen 3 through 7 of Pokemon.
That's an ambitious plan, sir.
It is. I mean, I've been playing everyone on the GBA. Then I've got my 3DS set up with Platinum for Gen 4, then Black and Black 2 for Gen 5, and then X for Gen 6.
Nice. I'm ready for a party invite, sir.
God, I forgot. I may have never played Platinum. I might have played Diamond and then not gone for Platinum. Platinum runs like ass.
Does it?
Yeah. I had to Google. I'm like, is this a problem with my 3DS? No, it just runs poorly.
Ugh.
It was, I think it was the first one where they implemented 3D buildings.
I'm in. Ready. So anytime Game Freak implements something new for the first time, it usually is a goddamn disaster.
Let me see. Look up screenshots of Diamond. I don't think Diamond had 3D building. I think Diamond and Pearl were still fully 2D. I could be wrong. No. That's a Brilliant Diamond. Hang on. I need actual
Diamond
screenshots. Yeah. Although I might actually use Brilliant Diamond on the Switch for Okay, stop giving me Brilliant Diamond screenshots. These are all Brilliant Diamond. Pokemon Diamond and DS screenshots. Did he use 3D buildings? I think it did. It's hard to tell if I'm looking at... I might grab Diamond and try that instead, see if it runs better than Platinum, because Platinum's running like ass. Problem for later.
Right. Is Pokemon Diamond that you're looking for? The screenshots of?
Yeah.
Yes.
I think I found him. I think it did use 3D buildings.
Da, da, da. It does not look like that game would have had 3D buildings. I pulled IGN's original review of it up to see what screenshots they'd included.
One diamond review from 2012.
They don't have very many screenshots, but what they show does not look like a game that would use 3D buildings.
No, I think it does. That actually looks like 3D terrain.
You know what? Here's a good...
Welcome to Speedy Walkthroughs, where we show you...
One diamond and DS screenshots. The hell is... It did use 3D buildings, yeah, because I found a side-by-side comparison of Brilliant Diamond and Original Diamond.
I'm actually watching a YouTube video of somebody playing it right now. So yeah, it did.
Does it look like it runs decently in that YouTube video?
No, it doesn't.
No, so it's probably all three of them.
Alright, so I am currently on Everest.
I'm down in Lorville.
I had moved my I moved my fabricator out to Hurston L1 because that's where I'm processing all my mining orders. So, do we want to try and go to the other systems and mine some stuff there, or
we could do that. Oh, yeah, didn't they shrink the list of what's available on each planet for more?
now the next question after that is, do we want to take individual prospectors or do we want to take the mole?
Mole's not going to be worth it.
So
not for the amount of material anyway. If we have a rock that's too big for one of us, we could both mine it with the prospectors, but the amount of material we get, the mole is not worth.
Now the prospector is... Oh, I need to go get the prospector because it's got Argo bags on it, and if I claim it, I'll lose them.
Vehicle selected. Stand by.
Do you think mine is on Hurston L1, or you go get it?
I'll just take the Aurora out there. Actually, no, I'm going to be a weirdo and take the Aurora SE because I haven't really flown it yet.
Vehicle retrieval system.
I'm enjoying the Aurora Mark II. It's a nice little ship.
It's fun as hell to fly.
So I encountered a new hauling bug the other day.
Oh
it's an
God!
Interesting one, but not game breaking.
Your insurance claim.
So I was supposed to pick up.
Please visit us again.
I don't know exactly what the deal was. I mean, the mission description on its own was slightly concerning because it said I was supposed to pick up 3 SCU of waste from 3 different locations and deliver to 1. But the description said to expect up to 4 SCU boxes. Based on the actual objective, I should have been expecting 1 SCU boxes. 2 of the 3 locations did not have cargo for me. The 3rd one
had all your cargo?
A 1 SCU box and a 2 SCU box. And turning in those completed the contract.
That is slightly concerning.
So that's new, but still technically functioning?
Yeah. Is the lack of elevator sounds in the hangars a known bug now?
Probably. It varies a little bit whether or not you get them. Saw someone the other day on Reddit complaining that the armor locker on the Aurora Mark II isn't a bathroom.
People complain about anything, dude.
Like, I mean, the main response to it that most people agreed with was you would rather have something that is purely aesthetic versus something that will be functional in the not too distant future and be very useful for carrying armor in the game where eventually you won't be able to fly a ship while wearing heavy armor.
Some people are just stupid, man.
Pretty sure some people are still expecting the entire hygiene loop to be a thing eventually.
Haven't they indicated that they're pretty much dropping that concept?
Not the entire thing. Last time I saw them say anything about it, it sounded like showers might still be a thing.
Kind of like wash your nasty ass before you go on the space station.
Maybe, yeah. Round first, and now two.
All right, we are arriving at Faithful Dream. What does this thing have for guns on it again? Oh, that's right.
The SE, I have no fucking idea.
It has got...
Does the special edition come with all 4 of its hard points filled?
Yeah, it's got 4 bulldogs.
Yeah.
And it's got 4 ignites. So it's not going to be packing...
The Mark II does use all 4 of its hard points by default.
Yeah. I was very much impressed by the long-range punch that DM module gives that thing.
Size 2s don't mess around. Especially Rattlers.
I was reading in a Reddit post the other day, somebody was in the new patch 4.7 was asking why they could not take down a Terrapin in their Shiv. And they had the default...
Oh, yeah, I saw the same thing.
Yeah, the default armament on the Shiv can't punch through the armor deflection rating.
Nope. Got to have cannons.
Yeah. Well, the Reddit did point there, like, fire a missile at him.
I mean, that's the thing, too, is that once you damage the armor enough, you can also start punching through it with weaker weapons.
Yeah. Like, they broke that in the math, but it's like 1 missile would have been more than enough to get below... to drop the armor below the threshold.
Because armor isn't localized to a part of the ship yet, it's just another pool. It's a pool that also negates damage depending on how full the pool is.
Now, when it is localized, they're going to have to make the controls on the menu, like the actual readability of selecting parts, a whole lot better. Man, that was a smooth landing. I gotta say, the door opening animation on the Aurora Mark II has quickly become one of my favorite animations in this game. It's so good.
It's nice.
Now they just need to fix the randomly beeping engineering panel. I need to have a look at the Prospector real quick. Utility. Alright, Helix 1, Focus 2, and a Stampede module. That should work.
I think what's going on with the hangar noises is a range issue. Because if I'm standing between the ASOP and the inventory terminals by the wall, and then I walk towards the elevator...
I'm doing the exact same thing right now.
Yeah.
It absolutely is a range issue.
A symptom of them fixing the NPCs and players hearing shit from too far?
Possibly. Might have dialed something down too far.
Yeah.
Alright, well, I've got my Prospector up. I'm boarding now.
Question is, where do we want to go?
I don't know. Nyx, I guess?
Yeah.
You are clear to launch.
Hello, how can Miss help you today? Systems on. Launch sequence complete.
Okay, I need to turn that off. It's driving me crazy.
Geared up.
HUD, MFD casts off. MFD casts are really annoying in this ship to me.
I mean, yeah, it has enough MFDs. Also, you don't realize how close this thing's MFDs are to your face until you're seeing them in VR.
I would imagine not. Alright.
Oh, I need to put my helmet back on. Oops.
Whoopsie.
I'm like, why don't I see my MFD casts? Because I'm not wearing my helmet because I went to drink some Lux earlier.
I'm in space and calibrated.
Getting out of the hangar. I like that they made it so it doesn't start zoomed in your ship now too, which means you also don't have to zoom out to search anymore.
Yes. Like, thank God for that.
Overall, the map is actually really functioning quite well right now.
There you are. I'm just on your right.
Yep, oh, it was calibrated. What happened?
Quantum travel complete.
What? What was that game?
What?
It said quantum travel complete. Like, it acted like it was sucking me in with you and then just dropped me, like, right outside the station again.
Odd.
You must have replaced the drive in that thing because you're faster than me.
Diagnostics. Goliath?
Let me pull my diagnostics. Nope, Goliath.
Yeah, I just jumped in before you, that's all. Just means I'm getting up to speed sooner. You should be traveling about the same speed as me right now.
Yeah, it's evened out. Alright, so once we get to Nyx, didn't you say there's a new asteroid halo?
It's the one that the QV stations are in.
Ah, so we know how to jump into it then. I really want to drag Bennis and Movian, or Bennis and Steven through one of those QV stations.
That'd be good.
I'd definitely like to do one and find all of the
Codes.
codes. Thank you. I do wish that the Moby Glass would come in on top of the MFDs in the Prospector.
Someday.
Yeah. Yeah, I've had a lot of fun flying the Aurora around. The Aurora Mark II. It just feels good to fly that ship. It's not quite as snappy as the Wolf is, but
Oh yeah, it's also bigger than the wolf.
Yeah. So very few things are as snappy as the wolf. It packs more of
I mean,
a
the
punch.
wolf is basically a glorified snub fighter.
It is.
I didn't notice. How fucking long is this flight?
It's a
Oh.
while. Oh, I will say though, now that armor is in a duo of wolves, a wolf and a wolf alpha, is kind of a terrifying prospect. Just have one. Same concept as elite. Well, the same concept as fire groups in this game, but just a dedicated ship for each one. That's impossibly hard to keep up with. Somebody was asking me in stream the other day if the light fighters in this game came close to the kind of punch that they pack in Elite, and I was like, not really. I said, you know, if I were to equate it, you have a light fighter in Elite that would be kind of like an Aurora Mark II tearing a hole it could fly through in an Aegis in 2 shots.
Right.
So I kind of, in a way, I kind of appreciate the balance a little bit more, because sometimes Elite is a little stupid with that. Chester, you're not going outside. It's cold out there, dude.
It's not cold. It's cool now. It was cold this morning. It was just bizarre.
It's 58 degrees here. But we've got like 10-mile-an-hour constant wind, so that doesn't help matters any. Gonna be fucking 85 degrees in 2 days, though.
Yeah.
So is the final plan for some of this crafting material nonsense going to be that you can mine it, or you can just buy it off the marketplace where people are mining it and selling it?
Yeah. And if you try to buy it right now from like commodity shops, you get 0 quality.
Yeah. I looked at a
The idea
commodity
being
shop.
that they really want to create a player-driven economy.
Well, this is not a bad first step towards it, because they've created the tail gameplay loop that would drive it.
Yeah. And like what they were saying, I don't remember which fucking SCL it was, but there was one where they were talking about refining and saying that player refineries are going to be more efficient than the NPC refineries will be.
Nice.
So it'll be worth your while to go and either have your own refinery or go and pay an org or something to refine your ore for you.
It wasn't the SCL where he started off on just like a 5-minute fucking nonsense rant, was it?
Could have been. Could have been. That was a really good ADHD rant, though.
Oh, it was.
Like, I didn't know that all of that stuff sitting on set was just his.
There you are. Watch it close right as we get there.
Probably.
Alright, so chat, this will take us through to Nick's, where we're going to look for some different materials to mine.
Hopefully some tool comes along to replace Regolith.
Has it not been updated at all?
No, it's getting shut down.
Oh! First I'd heard of
The
that.
owner said that the owner is tired of trying to keep up. So it's
Fair enough.
staying up until June, but it is not going to get updated. At least that is the current news on it. Other people have been going, hey, how about you just give it to somebody else?
Right. Alright, I am right behind you, sir. Ooh, jump was laggy today.
Just a little.
Alright, good. That's not just me.
Well, it doesn't help that I was basically following the particle stream perfectly, like inside it.
Yeah, no, don't do that. Your GPU will hate you. Your GPU is like, for God's sake, stop!
Those Crimson Desert updates have been helping it run a lot better.
I appreciate how responsive this team is. You can tell they run an MMO.
Yeah. They have slightly fixed the wireless Xbox controller issue. You can tell that the game sees the right stick input, but it's still not working.
Interesting.
Like, you know how the prompt at the bottom of the screen kind of flashes or changes when you're actually using the control?
Yeah.
It's doing that, but it's like flickering and it's still not actually doing the thing.
That's weird, because I thought that was like a APK that they just had to install.
Yeah, I've never seen an issue with that before. But just plugging the controller in works.
Do we want to stop and top up our quant?
I am going to. I'm below half. I don't know why I just did a hanger request. What am I doing? I don't need that.
Have it?
Ready. Refuel. Let's see. Oops, I zoomed out too far. Now I'm looking at the star systems. Let's see.
Landing gear down.
Because I think the service stations are in the are in that belt. I forgot the name of it, but I think they're in it.
Landing successful.
Okay.
Closest here to either Delta or Alpha. Slightly closer to Delta, so I guess we can go for Delta.
Hold on, I need to swap landing pads. That one's full of abandoned ships
Junk.
and not working. Yeah.
Alright, I am calibrated on Delta.
Landing successful. Launch sequence complete.
On Delta, you say?
Yep. Random Aurora Mark II just slowly cruising in toward that pad.
All right. Ready to go.
Quantum travel complete.
And again, it did the same thing.
Landing gear.
Oh, and that there was an IC for us getting rotated onto the plane for Quantum. It got archived as feedback because it's not a bug.
Oh, really?
Yeah. For some reason, they have chosen to make it do that.
Okay.
It's a tiny little mild annoyance, but it is an annoyance.
I wonder what their reasoning is. Can we get to any of the planets yet?
No. It's possible to do some finicky quantum drop stuff and get on them. Like, somebody had an issue where it seemed like they respawn on one of them somehow. Like, a med bed was on one of the planets, and instead of the game putting them where they're supposed to be, it put them there.
Interesting. Could
And
they
it
get
was
away?
just, it was just, a featureless mass. I don't remember.
Yeah, I can see the ring.
Eh?
Only refinery in the system is Lesky at the moment.
I don't think any of the service stations have refineries.
Quantum travel
Is there anything to mine out here is the question. There's an unknown over there.
It is dark out here.
foggy, bro. This is cerulean rock. It says impossible.
The problem is that the lamp does not help with this fog.
No.
Torite ore.
Torite rock over there.
Fracturing mode on. Mining mode on.
My optimal window is fucking tiny.
Warning. Power critical. 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 Warning. Power critical.
Music is nice.
It's a little ominous.
Not really.
Warning.
Okay, mine is.
Warning. Power critical. Warning. Power critical. Warning. Power critical.
It's 81% Torite.
Extraction mode on. Fracturing mode on. Warning. Power critical. Warning. Power critical. Warning. Power critical. Warning. Power critical. Warning. Power critical.
It claims this rock is easy, but I'm at 100%
Warning.
intensity and it's not going up. There we go. Jesus Christ.
What's the instability on it?
390.
Warning. Power critical. Warning.
I had to get a little bit closer.
Warning. Power critical. Warning.
I think the max and optimal markers on the left aren't accurate right now. At least not while I have a helix head on this thing.
Yeah, mine don't appear to be too on point.
think I need to change out the head. Because I put the helix on it. And it's just... The window size is basically... impossible.
Yeah, I'm real unhappy with mine too.
What head do you have?
The helix. Need to make sure we can get what we want into the system though. Thinking hop speed.
Yeah, probably. I don't know if...
Or the saber.
What, a gadget?
Oh wait, this guys. Yeah, sorry, the Hofseed. It might have the Hofseed at fucking Levski, but
Big shops. Yeah, it's at the refinery or the gateway. Ouch.
alright, chat, we're gonna go see if we can make our life a little easier. That optim window is stupid small.
Yep. Too small.
Don't forget to strip your gadgets before you take the mining head off.
Yep.
I was looking if anybody had any suggestions for the mining heads for this thing in 4.7, and the one thing that I found where somebody was asking about it got hijacked by a conversation about the Argo bags, and somebody speculating if SIG will stop allowing that.
I mean, you don't need to do it anymore either. Just because of the amount of material that you get.
Yeah. I'm about 1.2 behind you.
Here comes the Glacium Ring. Whoosh. Hey man, you want to render Levski in, please?
No.
There we go. Now I can see it.
Yeah, it's not here for me either. Ah, there it goes.
Levski and its many rocks.
All the rocks. I'm in queue. Damn you, chonk.
Fuck you, get behind me, bitch. Holy fucking frame rate, what the hell?
Welcome to my life at this station.
No, this is...
Oh God, what?
What's happening to you out there?
Yeah,
Oh, there it goes.
yeah.
The fuck was that?
I don't know. Game, can I have a landing pad?
No.
I mean, apparently not. There it is, finally. I didn't get one of the cool hangers in the borehole. I'm all the way over the fuck on the spindle.
Damn, dog. Never gives me one of those.
Landing gear down.
Let's see. Hofstede, quick buy.
Landing successful. Systems off.
Vehicles. Prospector. Utility, Rigger C3 unequip, Rigger C3 unequip. Hofstede, 1 Rigger C3.
Because the hostage only got the one slot.
Yeah. But having that larger window is worth it for me.
Yeah, I agree.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Your vehicle has been moved to our storage.
Damn, I've just got to go to customs, huh?
Yep.
All right, and then on down to the refinery deck. That's the bottom level, right?
Yep.
Still don't know my way around this place that well.
Hello, sir.
Hello, sir.
And refrain from approaching the tanks.
Hofstead 1, right?
Yep.
Vehicles. Yeah, I've got a Focus 2 and a Stampede. I'll pop a Rieger on this thing.
Safety notice. Please
If they have it.
and refrain from approaching the tanks.
They might not. Actually, I feel like they should. I feel like this is one of the places you can get a Rieger C3 now. Could be wrong.
Yep, there it is. I was spelling it wrong.
Yeah. This is literally the only place you can get a Rieger C3.
I was spelling it R-E-I instead of R-A-E.
Too, and I can't shake this weird feeling. Like, I know the dream is just my mind processing stuff, but it felt so damn real.
Now I'm just waiting on the people mover.
Capsule now approaching station. Stand clear of disembarking passengers. The capsule will be leaving the station momentarily.
Up and out of here.
I'd love to be up and out of here.
Let's see, I'm gonna go for Alpha this time just because it's slightly closer to Levski than Delta. So I think it is 36.27 versus... Actually, Delta's technically closer by 0.6 gigamonkeys.
Ah, yes, gigamonkeys.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
Random Polaris
Your
floating there.
vehicle has been delivered to the following location.
A lot of abandoned ships out here.
There's a wreck in my hangar.
In the hangar?
I crashed right at the edge of the pad where that lip is.
Yeah. Was it a Pisces?
Can't tell. Looks kind of like it.
Yeah, it's a Pisces. Alright, you got one of these weird little middle of nowhere hangars.
Alright, you went back to Delta.
I'm about to go back to Delta. I am on my way back to Delta.
Alright, on my way. Ah, that's much better. Got my little foot rolly thing. Chester, you're okay, buddy. I know you're mad because Mick's been here half the week. You petulant little ball of hair. The dog's literally looking at me right now like, shut up or I'll cut you. Like, I think Chester is about to choose violence, Lenny.
That dog will always choose violence.
No, he won't. Most of the time he'll choose sleep.
That is because in these moments he is not presented with violence as an option.
Hmm. Yeah, we're about to go on a week vacation next week, and that's gonna be interesting.
Yeah.
Because Chester will be
Where's he
staying
going?
with. We're going to Atlanta and then down to the Georgia coast.
Ah.
Chester will be staying with Meg's parents. Meg's parents don't understand that the bit needs a steady diet of Chester pictures when she's away from him to avoid going insane. So, you know, her mom will send like one picture a day, which is not sufficient.
You know, they're getting real good at making some really good looking places.
They are.
It's really a rock. That is a 49,000 mass cerulean rock.
Something tells me you might
That
not
would-
be getting into that.
That would be hard for the mole. Iron rock. I'll go take a look at an iron rock, see what those are like now. Iron is, in fact, a crafting material that is needed. This is a bunch of iron. Interesting.
These are all three gonna be.
Mining mode off.
It's 84% inert. Fuck you. This is a rock that somebody already cracked? Gotta be. I think I'm looking at two rocks that somebody already cracked.
Interesting. debris. Not what I wanted.
Ooh, X-Light. Go over that.
Lindinium. It's a new one on me.
Yeah.
That looks like a big ass rock.
Fracturing mode on.
That is in fact a big rock. How much is it? Yeah, 15.
What, 15,000?
Yeah.
That's not that big.
Yeah, well, it's coming up as impossible for me, bro.
It seems to get playing that it's harder to crack rocks than it only used to be. A lot more coming up as impossible. That was 36.
Mining mode off.
It's 21.
Shield off.
Right, what is this one? God, this whole color reminds me of being in whatever, I can't remember what name it was. The area we always just call the ugly part of the sea in the Sea of Thieves.
I can't remember either.
The far east side of the map with all the fucking volcanoes.
Oh, yeah.
Fracturing mode on. Mining mode on.
49,000.
That's a big boy rock.
I've yet to find a rock I can crack.
Mining mode off.
I snagged a little bit of iron from those ones I found that were already cracked. Coming up on a field of torite now. So why are you impossible? Instability 420.
Yikes.
God damn.
Ah, finally something I can crack into. You have to crack a whole lot more rocks again now, too. Yo, that was not cool.
Yeah, I'm working on one with an instability of 200 right now, and it's not the best experience.
Extraction mode on. Fracturing mode on.
There we go. Cracked without any drama.
I've also got that thing where the original rock is still here.
I think I have that. I do have that.
Warning. Power critical. Warning. Power critical. Warning. Power critical. Warning. Power critical. Warning. Power critical.
No, let's try 10%.
Warning. Power critical. Warning. Power critical. Under attack. Extraction mode on.
Alright, what does this one look like? Yeah, getting these super small quantities from these rocks is going to take some getting used to.
Yeah.
Fracturing mode on. Warning. Power critical. Warning. Power critical.
Hello, welcome to Granvad po Gwingith Gogeris Gwindropoch Sansa Sirio Gogogoch.
Alright, that's just about perfect.
Under attack. Extraction mode on.
It's a weird shape for a piece, like an L. Yeah, 404.82 micro SCU.
Yeah, yeah.
Instability at 272. Come on, give me something.
Warning, power critical.
I'm at 69% power, giggity.
Nice. This rock has 411 instability. I'm being very careful.
I don't blame you, sir.
Warning, power critical.
Sorry about that, guys. Captain Proton, hello from the verse. I find it harder to find a perfect rock. I mean, to get close to this. Yeah, it has definitely been a big change. A lot smaller, a lot less materials, like all these. I should have brought some gadgets. This fracture just, I mean, they all gotta be broken again, but this just sucks. Alright, you're not horrible. Okay. The mining changes are definitely taking some getting used to.
I'm still trying to very carefully charge this rock.
Really? This thing's taking you a minute. What was the instability on it again?
411.
Jesus Christ. So let's see how
Just
this
about
broke
got it.
down.
There we go.
Is it going to be worth it for what you can get out of it?
Probably not. 'Cause I'm gonna have to crack the small chunks again.
That's true.
I wonder if using an Optimax is worth it to help split the rock into its different qualities better.
I don't know. Could be something we could test out here. Have Golem, keep trying to bring the Saber. Yeah. Yeah, that could have helped you with the instability problem some, Looney. The fact that they lowered the size of the rocks you could suck up is there's so much more cracking you have to do now.
Yeah.
Like, I'm trying to be careful with this one because this is being finicky. All right, let's see how that broke out.
Extraction mode on.
So 0.56 of the lower rarity and 99% of the higher. Wait, no, the lower rarity, sorry. $613, so 14% of that, and 85% of the 273. It would really help if the original rock would, you know, despawn.
Go away.
Fracturing mode on. Warning. Power critical. Warning.
Nope, not let you overload.
I got one of those weird L-shaped pieces too.
The Rock Breaker event. Yeah, we've done the Rock Breaker event. It requires a lot of all different types of gameplay, but the hand mining was not that bad once we found the deposits we needed.
Yeah. That was the only annoying part of the event, really, was finding the actual deposits we needed.
I think part of the other fact was that we were there long enough that they started respawning all their jump scare enemy traps.
Yeah.
That was more annoying to me.
Didn't help that I was stuck on a conference call for like 2.5 hours.
Yeah. Also, you didn't have to fight your way through the command center like I did. That was irritating solo.
Yeah.
Mainly because of the fact that every time I thought I killed everybody, the game was like, surprise, this dude was in a closet.
Fracturing mode on. Warning. Power critical.
Way overcharged that. I like mining, but I don't think I like mining as much anymore. They've managed to...
Well, we're also mining in a system that has the rare stuff in it instead of basic stuff.
True.
It might be worth going back to Stan and seeing what mining more normal stuff is like.
Yeah, we can do that. Let me finish this rock up and we can go. I just don't want to go mining pyro.
No.
Well, that's going to go boom. Let me back off.
Like, I'm gonna jump back through to Stan and go to Arsenal too and put this work order in there.
Yeah. kind of like to get this thing to about half full. Where do you want to go mining and standing? Do you want to do the air and halo or?
We could, because they've changed everything that's there.
It's 22 SCU. I'm okay with that.
Mining mode off. Landing gear down.
I'm not trying to fill this thing up right now out here.
I'm gonna crack one more small chunk of this rock. I'm at 24.9 SCU.
One thing I do wish they would work on now that we have this, guys, is if we're going to be having to keep track of materials and stuff for mining, like the assets menu needs goddamn rework.
Yeah, and the mining HUD needs some help too, or the, or we need like a ship manifest MFD.
Yeah.
Since, you know, we have multiple qualities of all the different ores now, and if you have 2 ores with multiple qualities, you can't see all of it on the mining HUD.
Yeah. The Halo's definitely not been removed from the map. I was there yesterday. No, Friday.
Yeah, I was there a few days ago. Yesterday, I think.
You know, it's definitely still there. You're just gonna know you're gonna get a drop.
6.9. I'm happy with that. I've gotten to the point with that old map bug where I instinctively just start to scroll out as soon as I'm in the map. Don't need to do that.
Not anymore.
Scan gateway.
Now we'll see what kind of rocks are out there when we drop into it, but
I know Azlerite is out there.
yeah, I got a decent amount of Azlerite from it the other day, but I mean the journal will straight up tell us where we're to find a good amount of stuff. And the next flip. Except bot flipped in the wrong direction. Where the hell is the... There we go. There it is. Oh, because that's not where I expected to come out. Alright, that would do it. 75 kilometers. Yay. All right.
All right.
Tuning. Jump points activated. Why have I got a fucking inbound missile warning right now?
Because pirates probably. Did you open it yourself?
Yeah.
So I don't like it. Don't be bothered. Whatever shot at you is either stealth or following you through.
Lovely.
There's nothing out here right now. And now it's closed.
Well, I just short hopped to the next gateway as soon as I was able to, so.
Contact received.
I'm on my way through now.
Yeah, whatever it was definitely followed me through.
Shields on.
Well, I don't see anything out there, but I had a red contact for a second behind me when I got here.
Landing gear down. Landing successful.
All right.
Whatever it is back by the gateway now.
Quantum fuel at 100%. Launch
Had a hostile contact received as soon as I came through.
Somebody must just be bored.
Yeah.
Not a real great way to try to pirate people, if honestly, going into the gate.
Right.
Coming out of it, I can get.
Sides of that pad occupied. Both sides of that pad occupied. I'm gonna have to get a hanger.
Well, I was able to land on an occupied pad and still get refueled.
No.
All right, well, we fly. Let's have a look at the journal real quick, chat. So, there it is. Where am I? Iron, yeah, iron is in the Iron Halo. That's right. Aluminum is in the Iron Halo. Agricium found in all deposits. Borace, copper, corundum, iron, quartz. Titanium and tungsten are all in the Iron Halo. And then there's a few things that are found in all deposits. And some stuff that's only found in all pyro deposits.
Yeah, still wrong.
So you've been setting yourself up to play a bunch of Pokemon. I've been playing my own version of Pokemon on my Steam Deck.
Monster Hunter?
Yeah, Monster Hunter Stories.
Ah.
It's a turn-based RPG, but instead of Pokemon, you collect Monsties. Which you can then ride around in the open world.
Neat.
Yeah, riding the Rathalos around is fun. It's interesting. It's got like a rock, paper, scissors thing to combat because the monsters can have speed attacks, technical attacks, or power attacks. So it's kind of... You played Fire Emblem.
I did not know.
I thought you played one of the Fire Emblems back when we were still in TeamSpeak and everybody was freaking out over it.
If I did, I do not remember.
Well, anyways, certain attack types beat others. So, like, if you use a speed attack against a monster that uses an attack that its speed is strong against, if it's attacking you, you do what's called a head-to-head, and then you win and you do more damage. It's interesting because they worked in all the part-breaking mechanics and stuff from the game. Yeah, she has quantums at 75%. It'll be fine. My missile indicator is stuck flashing. That's really irritating.
Yep.
Come on. 9 Giga Monkeys. I'm sorry, what the fuck is Business playing? What in the actual hell is she doing? Oh no, Business.
Right now she's playing Baldur's Gate 3. She was playing Coin Pusher Casino earlier.
Ah, see, it's not showing me the Baldur's Gate. Alright, so we'll get docked and drop off our refinery orders and then see what's happening here in Halo. Megs cannot know that that is a video game. She loves those things.
What, gambling games?
The coin pushers. I don't know why. Stop it. Are we uncoupled? What the hell? Okay, there we go. I was in the wrong status and didn't see it. Yeah, that did some fucking damage.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Your vehicle has been... Please visit us again. Goodbye.
I'm just going to ignore what I saw right there and pray that everything's okay.
It's fine, don't worry about it.
That's what I'm doing. I'm embracing that philosophy, sir.
Got my hanger.
Yeah, the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different qualities of torite ore.
I wonder if they've made it so refiners can output small boxes yet.
5 minutes and 30 seconds? That seems not right.
Unless they've massively shortened the work order times.
I used the gasking process.
Or is that one of the high-speed ones?
No, it's low speed, moderate cost, high yield. All right. Well then. They gasp. A coffee cup. I cannot take it.
I know the 300 series has them by default. I don't know where else to get them though. I haven't been able to find it on Google. Respecter. Torite. 4 different qualities of torite.
See what the gasking quote is for you.
Let's see. Farron is showing 1
Now
hour
we're
and
in
2
2.
minutes. Gaskin 7 minutes 47 seconds with a lower yield. The yields all went down. So I'm going to stick with Farron.
Fair enough.
Okay, poke.
Wait for me, Chunk.
Oh, you made it in. Okay.
Yep.
Wonder when we're gonna get that deep dive post on desync from Benoit. Did you watch the clip of how that came about?
No.
At the end of the last Star Citizen Live, where they talked about a lot of problems, Jared literally called Benoit on a video call on Teams, turned the laptop toward the camera, and told him that he had volunteered him to do it.
Oh, sorry.
That's fine. You're going to your hangar.
That's a hell of a way to volunteer somebody.
Yeah.
Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location. You'll please visit us again.
Because
Goodbye.
while they were doing a whole lot of talking about different FPS changes that are coming up,
Your insurance
everyone in
claims
chat
your
was, of
vehicle
course,
has
going,
been
but what about
moved to our
desync?
storage facility. Your insurance claim. Thank you. You'll please
Right.
visit us again.
So when they got to the very end, they were done. Jared went, you know what? I'm going to volunteer Benoit for this. And then he decided that he didn't want Benoit to hear about it from Reddit, so he called him.
Meh.
Oh yeah, I bought the Guardian MX in-game and the Hornet Mark II in-game and melted them out of my hangar.
Ah.
Prospector. Retrieve.
Hello. You're clear to launch. Today. Systems on. Landing gear up. Thank you.
All right. Yep. Oh, excuse me. All right, let's see if we can do this. I am notoriously not as good at this as he is.
True. I'm drinking some Malux.
There's 19.
Shield on. Quantum travel complete.
20.48.
I got you in the belt, or in the halo.
I stole one of your sparkling ice.
I see that.
They're delicious.
You're welcome again.
What are we doing for dinner tonight? Mexican?
Does she have the plastic bottles or the cans?
She has plastic bottles.
Yeah.
What you said, Ed? Okay. I didn't know they made them in cans. Sparkling
Yeah,
ice.
Dollar Tree sells them.
Oh, guess who sells them? The chunk news about.
Dollar General Tree Store.
Yes, the Dollar General Tree Store. All right. Go with mommy, Chester. I found some barrel.
Fracturing mode on. Mining mode on.
Now, see, why is this rock telling me it's impossible?
Because fuck you. What type of rock is it?
Barrel, 8,900, resistance 35%, and stability 192.
Get a little closer.
It is definitely not impossible.
No. That's a whole lot of red. It's gonna be nice when the prospector eventually gets his gold pass, and you don't have to do a little dance to find the prompt to get in the pilot seat.
Right? Oh, well, that's 100% inert materials. That's... okay, alright. Oh, shit. That's one way to avert disaster. I didn't register that that one could be gathered before I shot it, so I just switched over to the to extraction mode and just sucked it up before it could explode on me.
Oops. Forgot what I was doing and just kept on cruising. Spin around, go back to Earth, and I'll do. Seven.
There we go. Now we're climbing.
There we go. This looks like Band 5. Alright. Scan mode. Stupid shit with the power again. Radar off. Yes, my radar and my life support are off. Red.
That was irritating. Thanks, game.
That's the right rock.
All right. Oh boy, my cargo bags aren't registering that I'm picking anything up. What was the fix for that?
Take them off, put them back. Take them off, put them back on.
Mining mode on.
This rock has an instability of 597.
Good job, buddy, and good luck.
Well, it's also impossible.
Yeah, that would stand to reason.
What if I get really close? Nope, no dice. What about you? Easy rock. Azurite with a teensy bit of agricium and titanium. Still a somewhat high instability at 221. Are you okay there, sir?
Yeah, they're just not wanting to detach. I got it now. Okay.
Mining mode on. Mining mode off. Mining mode on. Extraction mode on.
There it goes. Unfortunately, what I already picked up from that first rock is just gone now.
Probably.
No, it is. They started at 0.
Yeah. Yeah, I had that happen the other day, and I was like, it's probably in there, actually. I'll, go to the station and put the material in. It'll be fine. Nope, ship was empty.
Fracturing mode on. Warning. Power critical. Warning. Power critical. Extraction mode on.
Right, what's in this one?
There's one random note from all the crafting info.
Mm.
If you ever decide to craft an energy weapon, you will be required to go and do some hand mining for some gems.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Every last one of them uses gems for their refractors for lasers. Or lenses or whatever.
But that's the kind of optimal window I'm talking about right there. Oh wait, that's the one that's all inert materials. No wonder.
What happened?
The optimal window on this one's huge, but it's because it's all inert materials.
You sure it's not all marshmallows?
Yes, it's just a giant marshmallow in space.
Marshmallows.
Warning, power critical. Warning, power critical. Warning, power critical.
Come on now.
Extraction mode on.
So what kind of other materials are you seeing where you jumped into?
The main I mean, I'm still working on the first rock I went to, which is azurite, but it has agricium and titanium in it. Very small quantities.
Fracturing mode on.
All right, now, come on. There we go.
Warning, power critical. 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 Shield under attack.
Let's see. You're mostly inert materials. You're mostly inert materials. Moving on. What else can I find?
Warning, power
These panels.
warning,
Yay.
warning.
Narrow down to 2 degrees. That's also panels. That's also panels.
Extraction mode.
Wow, you're in the wrong ship, bud.
There's barrel. Let's go see what shows up in a barrel rock.
The ones that I've been mining have been all barrel.
Fracturing mode on.
Varying qualities of it, but all barrel.
Yeah, that's barrel and barrel. Are you actually impossible? Mass 9200 should not be impossible.
No, not at all.
The resistance is a little high at 226.
Just a bit. But that still shouldn't be...
And the bar is rising.
Yeah.
It's wiggling a little. At 100%.
Lovely.
So with enough time, I would get into this rock.
Something tells me you're not going to spend that much time.
No. That would be an ungodly amount of time. Where's the other one? There it is.
I mean, I can come help you get into it.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, this was easy. There we go.
Mining mode off.
Much lower instability.
Okay, game.
Yeah. That is 100% barrel. Nice chunk.
Quantum travel complete.
Also 100% barrel. I wonder if there's going to be a way to improve the quality of ore.
I don't know. That would be interesting and appreciated.
Like a refining method that changes the quality but has a massively reduced output or something like that.
Right.
Extraction mode on. Mining mode on.
I'm going to assume that this fatty right here is the one you couldn't get into.
Yep. Let's get into materials.
Fracturing mode on.
And there's the rest of the barrel. Whoa!
Whoa.
Well, fuck that rock. Bye.
Critical. Warning. Power critical.
Only 30%. Damn.
Power critical. Warning. Power critical.
Kaboom. Well, so much for that.
Not what I was expecting to happen at all.
No, it was under 40% and it did that. Alright then, back to scan mode. 9 kilometers that way. Down to 2% scanning angle. Panels. There's a rock right there. What are you? 21.3 kilometers away. What are you? Ice.
Ice,
I
baby.
feel like we probably don't need ice for crafting anything. But you know what? I'll go mine it just to have it. Why not? Unless we're going to be able to open our own bars. Charge extra because the drink has ice from the glacium ring in it.
Right. The purest ice.
Right.
Ah, found some more barrel.
Fracturing mode on. Mining mode on.
Ice does have quality.
Interesting.
Warning, power critical. Warning, power critical.
There we go. And now to crack every single chunk again. Kind of hope they adjust that a little bit.
A little bit. It'd be nice. I think I'm looking at the same thing for this ice.
Oh, could you not get into it?
Warning,
No, I got into it. It's just they all have to get cracked again.
Oh, yeah.
critical. Warning, power critical. Warning, power critical.
At least that chunk right there is 100% of their materials.
Warning, power critical.
Oh, so that one. Isn't that nice of it?
Warning, power critical. Under attack. Extraction mode.
I hate it when your mining head just suddenly goes away sometimes.
None usually does that when I rapidly switch between control modes or operator
Yep.
modes.
Mine just did it while I was in the middle of mining, and it just did it there for no reason.
Oh. This ice does have 0 instability, so mining it is extremely easy.
That chunk's not worth it. 100% inert.
Extraction mode on. Fracturing mode on.
I do like the outgassing effect you get on rocks.
Yep.
Warning. Power critical. Extraction mode on.
All right. And last one.
Mining mode off.
Ah, I found some iron. First time I've actually found it out here.
I have 12 SCU of ice, 9.4 SCU of Aslar, and 7.2 SCU of barrel. I am going to go and turn in.
Nice. I'm just a little under half full. I'm at 23.13.
Fracturing mode on.
Like, I'm just cruising past a field of iron rocks right now.
Warning. Power critical. Extraction mode on.
There we go. think we'll hold off on the one that's 92% inert materials.
Yep. Garbo.
Okay. %, iron. Three SEO iron.
Fracturing mode on.
Alright. Put the ship down.
Oh yeah, 21-something thousand mass. That rock probably is actually impossible.
It's a chunky boy.
Tis indeed.
Oh, why are you calling me?
Here we go. What are you? Alright, so we need a little bit more than 20. Now we're seeing some movement, chat. Try 80. Alright, max power on the laser.
Extraction mode.
Now, can I extract any of these, or do they all need to be fractured again? looking pretty good. This whole rock was iron, so... Alright, how about this one? So that just leaves these two bigger ones. That is not worth it. Eight. Come on, what are you?
Fracturing mode.
Come on, full power. There's 40 SCU. Alright, what kind of mess is this rock? turn this way down, guys. I don't want to blow this one up in our face like that last. That one that Looney and I tried together. There we go. Come on. A little bit more.
Extraction mode on.
And that should be all iron right there. This can't be much. Yeah, it's not. Alright, let's pick these last two. Between these last two. So that's Kaname. A little bit better.
Warning. Power critical. Extraction mode on.
Alright, now to pick and choose our pieces. I'd rather not. Alright. Can have all the different types of iron over on board.
Warning. Storage full.
Alright, and we're full.
Mining mode off.
Sorry, I'm working tech support at the moment.
Ah, yes, chunk support.
Yeah.
Quantum travel engaged.
So we've got a whole lot of barrel and a whole lot of iron on board. Alright, y'all can see Looney's already parked.
Landing gear down. Landing successful. Systems off.
Alright, let's repair. And let's get off this thing. Very nice.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Your vehicle has please visit us again.
Alright, refinery deck, here we come. So we're going to drop this one off chat. We're going to do the longer process this time. I want to take a closer look at those yields, but something's definitely off there.
A moving glass has been found. Report to the manager's office if you think it's yours.
Okay, so for Gaskin process would be or Farron. Yeah, we'll go with Farron. And I'm going to take a break, folks. I will be back in a few minutes. See, the chunk has moved. Presumably, he has returned.
Yes. I fucking hate printers. Particularly the ones that we use at work. Like, the ones that we use just don't get auto-detected by Windows like they're supposed to. So new supervisor got a new printer that's assigned to him specifically, so he doesn't have to use somebody else's. And Windows just went, I don't know.
Is there a known problem where the chairs in the refinery room won't let you go?
Not that I'm aware of. You look quite comfy.
I'm stuck.
No prompt anywhere you can press?
Nah. Just the Y to get up. Oh, there it finally goes. Wait, did I just... Okay.
Just, you really wanted to be sat down.
Right.
Oh yeah, my first work order is done. A whole bunch of torite. Put that in local. Collect.
This man next to you is very shiny.
Yeah.
Alright, what do we do now?
I don't know. Should go try doing some bounty stuff with the new armor setup.
Yeah. What do you want to fly?
I mean, could take the Guardian. It's got size 4s on it. Silence. Fuck.
What?
I got no sound. There we go. Like, once the elevator doors closed, it was dead silent.
That's bizarre.
So I'll grab the Guardian. See how that goes. Do you have a heavy fighter?
I've got the Shiv.
And you changed out his weapons, didn't you?
Yeah, but I don't know if it capped them. I haven't flown it this patch.
Oh. So you'll need to go to wherever your home city is and...
Yeah, I'll need to get it A18 and outfit it again.
Vehicle selected. Stand by.
I mean, that's not a big
Your
deal.
vehicle, please visit us again.
Oh, that's interesting. I forgot they made it so when you look at materials in the freight elevator, they don't show up as boxes. They show up as the icon for the material.
Yes, they do.
That's neat. 1 SCU, 4 SCU, 1 SCU. So it still has to output whole SCU boxes. But the capacity is actually the actual quantity?
The game has just eaten my
Your vehicle has
Mark
been
II, I think.
Please visit us again. Goodbye.
Wait, so how many boxes do I have? Ugh. 6 1 SCU boxes and a 4 SCU box, looks like. Okay. Okay.
Please visit us again. Goodbye. Your vehicle, please.
Oh, did it get spawned below the floor?
Yeah.
I mean, you could just go back up to the ASOPs and fix it that way. Should have been able to store it from up there.
I got it.
You are clear to launch.
Check. Lorville.
I probably should get another heavy fighter besides the Shiv.
I mean, the ship's not a bad heavy fighter.
No.
Shields. Landing gear raised. Thank you, and please visit again. Auto drive is now on.
What even are the other heavy fighters?
Vanguards, Guardians, the fuck, the alien ship that got added last year,
Ah, okay.
the Singer. There are others, I just can't remember the names off the top of my head. I think there's a couple alien heavy fighters.
I really like the Mark II, the Aurora Mark II's sound when it's in QT. Has a little bit of a different engine hum to it.
Yep. Oh yeah, the Ares Starfighters, the F8, there's the Hurricane, Scorpius.
Now arriving at Arc Core.
Touching down in my hangar right now. Horrible.
Auto drive is now off.
Alright, there's the spaceport. Not a bad drop. upside down Connie right there.
It's just sitting there taking a nap.
Okay, game, thanks. Oh god, my frames are real unhappy about that teleport.
Yeah, yeah.
All UEE common laws are still in effect.
I must have just skimmed the edge of a sector there.
Unless it did that bullshit where your hangar turned into somebody else's.
Yeah. Elevator location just then was Yeedle McDeedle's hangar.
It's a good name.
That is a good name.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
So that means that my Aurora is just gone. Yeah.
He got launched.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system. Please
Alright,
visit
the
us
shiv
again.
is here.
Goodbye.
Oh, yeah, okay, wait. I'm trying to think. So, hold on, take the jump module off first. Alright, so, power plant, I have a ACOM, and, yeah, this is all the parts for this thing. Alright. Now, I don't remember what put in this thing. Or what we had as far as... Actually, there's looking no weapons available for it.
Did you change out its weapons?
I thought I did. I've got 2 attrition 4s available.
Those probably went on it.
And then... Yeah, there's nothing else available there. The size 3s are still tormentors.
I mean, the size 4s are what matter for getting through armor anyway.
Right.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system. Your vehicle has please visit us again.
Now then, have you found any decent missions?
Right now I'm headed toward ArcCorp so I can pick some up in your area. Only one
Chonk
monkey out.
Chonk is currently looking for hot bounties in your area.
Alright. Chonk is in ArcCorp orbit. Contracts. Bounty. HRT. VRT. Can I get a VHRT? Oh, there's a VHRT.
We're not going to talk about all the random wreckage on my landing pad, chat. We're just going to ignore pictures of various ships.
It's fine, don't worry about it.
Holy God, the ramp opening noise on the shiv was deafening.
Oh yeah, there's an IC for that.
It's like the 90s or the early 2000s. There's an app for that. There's an IC for that.
Yeah.
Hey, it's Ken. Saw that you're picking up another bounty. Good luck with this one.
Walla walla walla.
Yay, voila.
And Kave, walla walla.
Just realized I forgot to look at the shields on this thing while I was in outfitting.
It's fine.
It's probably not.
I don't think I changed out the shields on this thing either. I changed out the shields on the Corsair. Can I enable head tracking? Wait. No. Fun! There's a target. Couple of targets. What be ye? Where's the target? Target's a Carrick. Fun.
Lovely. Do we want to work on his wingman first then?
Yeah, probably. One of the wingmen is Buck, I think. The others appear to be freelancers.
4 of them.
3 of them. Oh yeah, 4 of them. As I'm getting closer, I can see more of them. Might please have a missile lock on the Buck.
Okay, said missile locked and those just went nowhere. Yeah, okay, my missiles aren't locking, even though the game says they are.
Fun.
Ow!
I think you just smacked somebody.
Yep.
You killed them when you smacked them. Because that was... I saw the blue pop. You smacked it real good.
I'm missing a front engine now.
Yikes.
Well, the Shiv makes an effective battering ram. We know that. There goes another one.
My missiles actually decided to lock that time.
Yeah, I can't tell how damaged the thing is from listening to it because the rattles are just the normal sounding rattles of the fucking Shiv in operation.
Right. I'm trying not to use all my missiles on the freelancers. I want to save some for the Carrick. Because that thing's armor is going to be a problem.
Yes, it is. Well, you wanted to test the armor, so...
Yep. Power to weapons. Less power to shields, more power to guns. I need to shoot more. That's better. Woo! I don't know if that was you or somebody else, but damn, I almost got hit by somebody.
It wasn't me. I was flying straight and level while I messed with my power settings.
This thing is turning red, so its armor's gone.
What's... Oh, are you on the Carrick?
No, that was one of the freelancers. Oh, that's a Reliant. That's probably where those missiles came from early on.
Yeah, most likely.
My Reliant's almost cooked.
You'd think that central section on the fuselage should be coming apart right there. She goes.
One wingman left, looks like.
Yeah, one very damaged wingman. God damn, who got hold of that thing?
Alright. Oh, the Carrick's here. Hey, buddy, how you doing?
Switching to missiles.
Yeah, I'm gonna back off. I have 12 left. It's one round out. Alright, missile's empty. Armor should be thoroughly cooked.
Yeah, my missiles are just not locked. They're not following lock, even when I hear the noise or get the indicator, because I can hear the noise right now. It's not working.
Oh. That means you're not actually getting a lock.
Well, earlier I was hearing the noise and they were not locking. They're not following lock.
Thing's shields are the first problem to deal with. Because they did actually also raise shield values across the board.
Yeah.
But we are through its rear shields. And it is turning red. Ow.
Yeah, just keep hammering those engines. Whew, boy, that tickles when that turret in the bottom gets hold of you. I gotta turn off. Shield's gone.
There we go.
Very nice.
Nice job taking them out. I'll push your payment through.
That wasn't too bad. As long as you
No.
bring big enough guns, it's not bad at all.
That is such a sweet ship. Where do you buy that thing?
Louisville. This livery was part of a patch bundle, though.
How much does it
It's
cost?
the same. Although, actually, didn't you buy that patch bundle for the armor?
Yes.
Then you have this livery.
How much does that ship cost?
I don't remember the exact value, but I know that between this and the Hornet Mark II, I spent 12 million credits.
Oh, okay, fine. My 21 million credit balance is more than enough to deal with it then.
Right, Guardian MX Stanton, new deal, 7.4 million.
Okay.
And it has a pair of size 5s. No, sorry. This has 4 size 4s. The regular Guardian has a pair of size 5s. Guardian MX gets 4 slightly smaller guns, but does more DPS overall. I think. Hang on, let's see. Guardian MX with my loadout, 3257 DPS. Right, Guardian. Yeah, and with 2 size 5 attritions rather than 4 size 4s, it does 27.
So it's better off with actual all size 4s.
Yeah.
What about drive and shields and power plant?
That's all the same, I think.
Well, I mean, have you upgraded them or?
Some, I think. Hang on. Do I have a pair of size 2 shields? Because that's what my build says. The question is, did I actually ever buy those? Radar shields. Yes, I have a pair of ramparts on it.
Ramparts, that's going to be...
Industrial grade A. The standard ones are full stops.
No, but is that Cousin Crow's or...
Which doesn't make sense. Wait a minute. Did I?
Did you accidentally downgrade your shields?
Maybe? Full stops, unless they changed them? Let me go back to Lorville. Full stops, according to DPS calculator, have 4,200 extra HP. Those ramparts might have been meant for something else. Because the Guardian MX comes with military components by default.
Yeah, but where could you even get that?
I mean, you can't get them without getting them as loot. You can't buy them.
Right.
So the only option you have for upgrading is finding more components as loot. Other than the quantum drive. It has a grade C military quantum drive, and you can absolutely get better than that by buying a different quantum drive, just non-military. Time to set my alarms for the week while I fly.
See how much. Oh yeah, my front right engine is just sheared completely off.
Nice. Monday, 2:30. Tuesday, 1 a.m.
I don't know how you do that.
Wednesday, 1:15.
I guess the obvious answer is you're accustomed to it.
Yeah. Thursday, also 15. This week kind of sucks because I have 4 stores in Virginia to go to. But then Friday I have a Tractor Supply in Roanoke Rapids, so I'm looking at like 3:15.
So you've got a lot of driving this week just to get to your jobs.
Yeah.
Assigning you an open spot.
When we got into that fight, I cranked up the quantity on my decoys because I thought I was gonna have to start launching a bunch of them. And then whichever ship in there was firing missiles just kind of stopped.
Yeah. But we still don't know what I ran over.
I don't know. Unless that explosion was you losing your engine.
I mean, it might have been, because, I mean, it was a whole-ass engine that just sheared off the front of the ship.
Yeah, so it might have been that buck that you hit that was, like, almost dead. And we actually started shooting at it.
Ship is on the deck.
How much damage was that to this ship? 1.7k, because there was no weapons attached to that.
Yeah. It's just a thruster. You know what? The change.
Sorry, I can't hear you. I'm opening the back of my shiv. Okay, go ahead.
So the changes to this build may have been based on the old shield values, because it's possible that the Ramparts did have better health than the full stops, but now they don't.
Your vehicle has please visit us again.
God, they need to fix that. That's so deafening. I don't want to use that ship anymore right now. Looney's extra. Oh, this is your home.
Yeah.
It's like, why does he have an extra large? Alright, new deal.
Oh, yep. I just got stripped out of my ship.
Alright. Who makes this thing again?
Mirai. Mirai.
Alright, there's the Mirai Guardian and the Mirai Guardian MX.
Yeah, MX is the bigger boy. The chunky Guardian. I love that because when I got ripped out of my ship, it was decoupled with the landing gear down. It is now just sitting on the pad. It is slightly wonky though, so I'm gonna... Well, wonky, I say it's hanging off the edge of the pad just a little bit, so if I put it down, it's gonna get fucked up.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Also, the engines are still running while it's decoupled, and I don't want to deal with that bullshit.
Huh, this is the only Mirai ship I have.
Selected. Stand by. Your vehicle, please visit us again.
I mean, yeah, Mirai really just does the Fury, the Razor, and that. Oh, right, I forgot. Holding Y. Attack, like.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system. Your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility.
I think that's all they really do. Mirai, Fury, Guardian, Razor, and the Pulse. The hover motorcycle.
Hmm.
Guardian MX. Don't worry.
All right. Yeah, it's got 2 full stops on it.
Let me compare the. Is there a difference in
Ignites, 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 and... Ooh, I need to swap these out ASAP, right?
what?
Right, it has 4 rhinos on it?
I mean, you can use those, but I would swap them out.
Yeah, I'm going to. Greenie says you're a mirage. Greenie redeems mildly annoy Looney for 1,500 credits. I don't know. Looney's in a real chill mood today. I'm trying to think of something that'll annoy him.
Not much. There are actually a lot of stat differences between the regular Guardian and the Guardian MX. The regular Guardian has a shorter claim time, less expensive claim time, more HP.
Oh, I know something that'll annoy Looney. There is no perceptible system to the way Bit sorts her shoes in the closet.
I mean, that tracks. Was that whole rack her, or was the top half you and the bottom half her?
No. The whole rack is her.
Jesus fucking Christ. That's a lot of damn shoes.
Mm-hmm.
Systems. Fuel generators. Full stop and full stop. It would be nice to actually be able to see shield stats in game.
Wouldn't it, though?
Oh, also, the regular Guardian only has 1 shield generator.
That's a pretty big difference.
Yeah, 1 cooler versus 2. It does get 2 power plants, but they're size 1 power plants versus the MX is size 2. But it does get a lot more power to throw around.
Now arriving, Central Station. Please watch your step when disembarking the train.
Dime would be happy being shieldless, just like the giant deformed hobbit that he is. No, Bot needs shoes. Bot's plantar fasciitis, it says Bot needs shoes. Also, I take exception to the deformed part of Giant Hobbit.
Hey.
Alright. Attrition 4 repeater.
He says.
1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. So that was all I needed, was those 4 attritions.
Yep.
I can swap them around while I ride the tram back. Might as well be a little efficient with time.
I need ATC to shut the hell up.
No.
He just keeps talking.
He has a lot to say, man. His wife doesn't listen to him at home. His kids hate him. Boss has got him on an action plan trying to fire him. The man's just looking for a little support in life. You're telling a story? Oh, God.
Oh, boy.
Do tell.
I've been waiting for my ship to get replaced for 3 days now. Aesop's telling me it's en route, but when I called the landing service at Arson, they said they haven't gotten the request.
I know you found a hangar for me. I've been standing in it for 5 minutes.
Alright, let's make sure I got that right. Ah, no, they're sitting in the basement playing pool. Yeah, good times. Alright, so attrition 4, attrition 4, attrition 4, attrition 4. Good. I'm about to fly this game's version of a TIE Interceptor.
Now arriving. TISA Spaceport. Please watch your step when disembarking.
Ah, yes. Books. I still have many books off to my side. Safely out of the reach of tiny four-footed menaces. Dead civilian.
Yep.
This is not the place to stop.
I don't have as many here as the bit does. The bit has many, many books.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Your vehicle has please visit us again.
Alright, down goes the floor.
But you're in freaking out, or is that Twitch freaking out?
Switch freaking out. My end is okay.
And YouTube is fine. Twitch is dude with head in his hands.
Yeah, Twitch is...
Greeny says he broke it, so it's also him.
Yeah. Ooh, shiny. That is a cool ass cockpit.
Yep.
Thank you, Green. I have no idea what happened there.
You are cleared for liftoff.
Let's see. Bounty Hunter, can I pick up another VHRT? Yes, I can.
This thing doesn't transform or anything, right?
Only when you pull the gear in.
Ooh. That's fancy.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm going to be able to see my guns firing.
Did you get that contract I showed?
I got it.
There's Twitch again.
This is a Twitch problem.
Good day to take down some shitheads, huh? Got your pay on tap and ready to go once you punch him out.
Hey, that brought me with you properly.
Me?
Quantum travel complete. Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete.
Oh. I could swear I clicked the restock button for my missiles. Guess not. Oh, I also didn't let my shields fully charge before switching into nav. Let those recharge for a minute. That looks like a retaliator. That's probably the target. Yeah, it is.
Lovely.
There's the Buccaneer. Or a Buccaneer, there's another one.
That's Cuddy. More than one of them out here, actually. There goes one.
There's a Talon.
Yeah, I'm on it.
Target destroyed.
Uh-oh.
You appear to have hit the Talon, sir.
Yeah, I'm blacked out.
There's the other Cuddy.
Woo, I'm up.
It almost got slammed into by the Cuddy. You asshole.
I like this thing. It's fun.
Yeah.
I really do feel like I'm flying a TIE Interceptor.